Hey, how's it going? This is Owen, and in today's video, we're gonna be doing a comparison of two pretty affordable and ultra popular online beds. We're gonna be looking at GhostBed versus Nectar. Now, Nectar is probably a top 5 online mattress brands in terms of sales. I'm guessing you've seen one of their ads before. And GhostBed, while not being quite as popular, is definitely up there. And if you've come across both of them during your online mattress search, you're probably wondering what are the big practical reasons to get one over the other, and that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in today's video. We're going to talk about how these beds are similar and then put them head to head in a few key categories and seeing how they stack up. If that sounds good to you and you find the video helpful, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. That really helps us out. And we're going to have a lot more information linked for you down below in the description to help you out with your mattress search, including any discounts we can find on either GhostBed or Nectar. Let's just jump right into the policy information for both brands. This is stuff like shipping, returns, trial periods, and warranties. I should mention that we did get sent both of these beds from their brands for free so we could try them out and then tell you about them. But if you get one for yourself, you're going to start off with totally free bed-in-a-box shipping. The unboxing process is really quick and easy to do, and since they're both lighter all-foam beds, you might be able to get away with just doing it yourself. And I should mention that because these two beds are comprised entirely of foam layers and have been compressed in plastic for so long, they will need time to fully inflate right when you unbox them. This means that right out of the box, they're going to be quite a bit softer than they will after a couple days. Just something to keep in mind. Once the bed arrives, you get 101 nights with GhostBed and an entire year with Nectar to try them out at home to decide if they're really the mattress for you. If they're not, for whatever reason, you can get totally free returns within their respective trial periods. But should you decide to keep the beds, Nectar comes with a lifetime warranty and GhostBed comes with a 15-year warranty. Both are pretty above and beyond the usual 10-year standard. Aside from all the policy stuff, the only real thing these two beds have in common is something I already mentioned, and that's the fact that they're comprised entirely of foam layers. This means they're going to be more ideal for medium to petite sized individuals. We pretty much always recommend heavier people in that 250-pound range upgrade to a coil mattress for the longer term support and durability. We'll try and link some of our favorite hybrid mattresses down below in the description if you want to check those out. Let's start putting Nectar and GhostBed head to head in a few key categories and seeing how they stack up, starting with their overall construction and feel. Nectar starts with a dense layer of support foam and then 2 different layers of memory foam, one being a transition layer and the other being its primary comfort layer. So Nectar is memory foam on memory foam, and it has that traditional dense memory foam feel. If you've ever laid down on a memory foam mattress in the past, Nectar will probably feel pretty familiar to you. It'll feel quite firm at first, and then the top layers of foam will start to soften up a little bit, and you'll slowly start to sink into it, and it will conform to your body's shape. GhostBed, on the other hand, has a pretty similar construction with a dense layer of support foam on the bottom. Then it has a memory foam transition layer, but on top it has a layer of synthetic latex foam, which is quite a bit different than a memory foam. Latex foam is really spongy and springy, and it almost has the exact opposite feel of a memory foam. So having latex foam and memory foam in the same mattress, GhostBed has more of a mixed or blended foam feel. You're going to be getting a good amount of pressure relief from that memory foam underneath, but then the latex foam on top is much more responsive, which means it's going to snap back into its shape much more quickly than a memory foam would. So if you're a big fan of memory foam, you're probably going to want to go with Nectar. But if you're not so sure about memory foam or you know you don't like it, you'll probably want to go with GhostBed. One X factor I should mention is actually for the cover of Nectar. It's now machine washable. They recently updated it, and this means you can actually unzip the whole thing and throw it in your washer dryer for a deep clean. Now, it's not the most convenient thing in the world to take the cover off and put it back on all the time, but it is more convenient to clean than a lot of other mattress covers because you have to spot clean them. But what about their overall firmness levels? This is obviously pretty important when deciding on your next mattress, and Nectar is going to be substantially firmer than GhostBed will. GhostBed is around a flat medium on our firmness scale, which means it's going to be generally accommodating for all sleeper types, back, stomach side, and combination. I just mentioned that Nectar did update their mattress very recently, and it's quite a bit firmer now. We have it right around a medium firm on our scale, which means it's going to be most ideal for back and stomach sleepers and certain combination sleepers. Firmness is pretty subjective based on your body weight though. If you're a bit heavier like me, you generally feel beds to be a bit softer. And if you're much lighter, you generally feel beds to be a bit firmer. We try our best to rate beds for the average size sleeper, but no matter what, Nectar is going to be quite a bit firmer than GhostBed. Before we start talking about the pricing of these beds, let's take a quick second to mention our monthly mattress giveaway. We give away a brand new queen size bed to one lucky winner every single month. If you want to know how that can be you, all the details are linked for you down below in the description. Best of luck to you there, but let's start talking about the pricing of these beds now. Both of them are pretty similar when it comes to price, although Nectar should be a bit more affordable. The MSRP for a queen size Nectar does move around from time to time. Right now it's set at about $1,200 for a queen, but they pretty much always offer a pretty substantial discount to bring that price down to $800. And it will usually always include at least 2 free pillows, if not sheets or a mattress protector. For a queen size GhostBed, on the other hand, the MSRP is set at around $1,150. But like Nectar, it's usually always on a pretty substantial discount, and we think after discount you'll be paying closer to $850 for it. So both of these beds are pretty affordable in the grand scheme of online beds and are very similar, and it's probably not going to be a huge deciding factor for you. And that's basically going to do it for Nectar versus GhostBed. There are a couple things I didn't mention, like edge support, temperature regulation, and motion isolation. They both perform pretty equally in those categories. Make sure you check our full written reviews for more details on that. But the long story short is, if you are a fan of memory foam and you're looking for a bed that's a bit firmer, you're going to want to go with Nectar. But if you're not a big fan of memory foam, you want more of that blended foam feel, and you want a softer bed, you're going to want to go with GhostBed. I hope this video helped you out today. If it did, make sure you give it a thumbs up and you subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate that. That helps us out a lot. Again, there's going to be a lot more information about both beds linked for you down below in the description, including any discounts we can find. But that's all I've got. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.